Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Today we have a lot of people to go and talk to because we have exam preparation time on this cold, dreary, rainy day. I really like how they gave these umbrella sprites.
With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Geez, what should I do? I could stand boned up on just about everything, honestly, but my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like, though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. That'd be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I joined in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Well, that's odd. Huh, what's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Reen. What is it? Heading back to the dorms? Hey, you're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys in a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. Okay, so yeah, we get some study time, we get 3 bonding points, and there's 6 various people that we can actually talk to. We have Alyssa and Laura that we can talk... Yeah, Alyssa and Laura in the gym that we can talk to. We have Crow in the engineering building. We have Toa in the student union. Fee and Emma in the student union building. We have Elliot and Machias in the library. And we have Gaius and Eusis over on the 2nd floor of the main building. So the people that I don't talk to in the main video, they will be in the end slate. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we have tons of people to talk to, so I'm going to try to make this as efficient as possible. First things first, I want to head over to the music room on the 2nd floor, which I believe is this first room right here. Yes, perfect! And check out this bookshelf over here. Get over here. Okay. Okay, so we get this little painting right here, or this book right here. Why would one book cover such a different topic? Still, it'll probably cover some of the stuff in our exams. Wouldn't hurt to give it a read. Yeah, and then we increased our knowledge of art. So awesome. So we got that done. And next, I want to head over into the art room and talk to Clara just to get her character notes updated. Is there really a need to study for those tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without getting the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. Yeah, so I got that done. And now, since we're already on the second floor, I want to head over to Eustace and Gaius because I actually want to talk to them to get their bonding experience. Oh, are the two of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things too. Huh, more or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Sure. It couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military minutiae alongside literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have another person to paddle. Have a seat. Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol for infantry. Okay, some little box thing. Reen, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha, I'm pretty sure it's this. Gaius, do you think you could draw armor? Sure, this should be it. Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it! Whew, there's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem to be the raw basics, too. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive, but bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Yeah, all those little symbols reminded me a lot of Valkyria Chronicles. Okay, sweet. So we only get 100 Lick experience points instead of the 500 for the studying sessions, which is kind of crappy, but beggars can't be choosers. So we've done the second floor. Now I want to head up to the roof and look at my cute little umbrella and go talk to this girl. Apparently the boys have blue umbrellas and the girls have pink umbrellas. Yeah, it's a rule. I love the rain. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be in the Orbital Science exam. This is certain. This is fate. You're just making things up now. But what if she does have some sort of special powers? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page, just in case. Okay, awesome. So now I want to head to the first floor of the main building. And let's see, I want to talk to... where are you? This guy over here. Yeah, you. Smoking professor. You probably know this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you've got to knock on the door and ask. You got something that you want to ask me? I've actually got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me once you've got stumped. I'll get you up to speed. Sweet. So we did that, and now I want to go into the infirmary and brush up on art by talking to this girl. Looks like Sailor Venus. These will be your very first midterms, won't they? I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I've come up with questions for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. There were a couple of art history things I needed cleared up, actually. Oh, a student's really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. And we increase our knowledge of art. Sweet. Next, I want to head to the front entrance and talk to those two Gaelic-speaking people out front. These guys over here. Shut it, Hugo! I'm no taking any advice from you. I can memorize everything I go, or in one go the night before. God, it's so hard to read their dialogue. You won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I guarantee it. You should try it yourself, Reen. Might as well give it a shot. Thanks. Sweet. So we did that, and next thing I want to head to the gym. Not to actually, talk to Laura and all them, but to go and steal this book. Okay, Military Science, a primer. Awesome. Well, this is one well-written book. The illustrations really bring things to life, too. Wait a second, this probably belongs to someone. Nobody would leave a book like this behind, so I'm sure they'll be back soon. I'll just leave this here. But we increase our knowledge. So now we're off to the Student Union building. And I want to talk to those two little twins, the one little whore twin and the one prude twin. Studying so boring, but being here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Okay, guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant. Ha! As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'd probably help me too. Okay, awesome. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Emma and Fee, because I want to raise my Link experience with them as well. Are the two of you going over Erebonian history? I can't memorize things like this, because it's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then? After that, Dreikel's gathered soldiers in the Nord Highlands, and in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent! Well done, Fee. I guess it's stuck. Huh. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdallr that day, but legend has it that the moment Emperor Dreikel stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Huh, that's neat. Yeah, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. Huh, you're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? I'm always using tricks like these to help you remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting, so that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we finish the stuff off then? Please. Okay. Awesome. And our bond with Emma and Fee strengthened as well. So then while we're here, I'm not going to talk to Toa and the Dykes on Bikes girl upstairs, but they'll be in the end slate. I'm going to go up here to get a book. I believe, yeah, it's in this literature club. Where is it? Oh, it's right over here. Perfect. Okay, Erebonian history in pictures. What's this? It's more like a comic book than a traditional textbook. It does seem historically accurate, though. Can't hurt to give it a read. And we increase our knowledge of Erebonian history. Sweet! So now that we've done that, I want to head to the library, because there's more stuff to do. Yeah, this is like never ending. I will talk to them, but not right now. And you want to check over here for the Sports Beyond Tradition, but that's going to be in the end slate. I'm just going to go through it real fast right now, but I'm going to have that in the end slate of the video if you really want to read it. Talk to this blonde girl. This is so hard, Teresa. Help me. Come now, don't give up so quickly. The two of us will get through these together, one by one. You really are hopeless when it comes to studying, aren't you? Gee, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, that just updates your character notes on her. And then you want to head over here and check this bookshelf. Okay, Political Economics, a primer. Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. It's probably make for a good refresher. Awesome, so we increased our knowledge of political economics. Talk to Luna over here. How'd that cat manage to get in here? I guess I must have been looking for somewhere to get out of the rain. Actually, I have some fresh milk on me. Should I give her some? Sure, why not? Awesome. Well, she seems to like me. Huh, she seems happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Yeah, every time from now on, you're gonna want to feed that cat some fresh milk, so that's why I had you buy so much last time. Oh, hello there! Did you come along to review some of what we covered in class? Actually, I was just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy, not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up on your exam? This sounds like it could be helpful if I can actually stay awake. Okay, sweet. We did all that. So now I want to head downstairs and talk to Elliot and Machias because We want to talk to them last because that will make the day go forward. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow, when you guys study, you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow, and we've got our orbital science. I want to make sure I can study as much as I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Reen? For one last marathon study session? Sure. Yeah, I'll join you guys for a while. Orbital science isn't quite my forte anyway. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. So, orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energy is in everything. Lighting, railways, telephones, battle orbits. That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk about battle orbits. Their first key feature is their portability. The second is their ability to synchronize with the user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts, magic for the everyman. Feature 3 is their flexibility. A battle orbit's capabilities can change dramatically based on the quartz within. That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if you read it out of the textbook. That's Armachius. I can't believe you could rattle that all off without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not that. Reciting the information I've learned like this helps me stick it in my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in our orbital science review, I'd appreciate it if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Of course, I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Okay, so yeah, sweet. And our bond goes up. Awesome. There we go. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't realize thanks to the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms.
Excuse me? I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh yeah, you're in the right place. His office is on the east wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
What's with the corset on, like, outside of her outfit? It's just really odd. It's really unfitting. Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Reen?
Oh, hey, Alyssa, what's up? Aw, hey there, Alyssa. Heading back to the dorm?
And the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not going to learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay.
Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it? Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour. Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth? No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too. She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. What a bitch! What is she going on about? Anyway, how do you think you did in the exams? Who knows, I put my best into it, but honestly, I probably could have hit the books a little harder beforehand. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Makia scored higher than you, right? Eustace came in a little higher than me too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonian has no shortage of smart people. No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Rewar, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive. I suppose, though that was just the Sunday school level. aren't you curious about, my family and stuff? You mean the mysterious Alyssa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry. It's nothing that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves. I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like. It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance party, I got the impression that they'd met before. Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier. Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me. A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it? Ha! As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so? A maid in her early 20s. Huh? Something wrong? No, just thinking. There's no way it really could have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorms have a new hire starting out or something. Though, that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on. Ha! If only. Okay, and now we're going to start up our exams. Yeah, go ahead and get this done. I'm not going to bother reading these questions. I'm just going to get through this because this is annoying as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is July 952. The next one you want to say sketch. Okay, got that one done. I guess it is similar to high school where you only take, 2 midterms a day or something like that. Okay, Goku over here, his answer is armored. And the next one, hurry up, I don't care about the dates, just let's get through this. I have no patience for this at all. This is really obnoxious. It's number 3, the third choice. This next one is also the third choice. This one, the Imperial Public Transportation Act. And then, finally, our final day, so we can move on with life, is the second choice. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. And if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And happy watching!